On March 16, 1988, Saddam Hussein's Air Force attacked the Kurdish town of Halabja with chemical weapons. More than 5,000 people were killed and more than 10,000 people were seriously injured. All of them were civilians. 24 years later, the people of Halabja are still struggling to come to terms with the trauma they suffered while living in impoverished conditions. In 2005, I started work as a photographer for the Kurdish Human Rights Project based in London. In 2008, I was on assignment in Halabja, photo documenting the lives and conditions of the people 20 years after the massacre. While I was photographing on the street, I was approached by a young boy who asked me what I was doing. And frustrated by the answer, he told me that he'd seen too many photographers and too many film crews making films that he'd never seen, and he'd never seen a single photograph ever taken, and that nothing was ever going to change the lives of the people who lived in Halabja. A few days passed and I couldn't get the words of this kid out of my head. And of course he was right. What use are countless photographs and films if they don't make a difference, if they don't make any change? I began speaking to parents, teachers, nurses and doctors that I'd photographed about what they'd like in their town. And all of them were talking about having a safe place for their children to play. I'd seen for myself that there was nowhere for kids to play in. It was just the streets, muddy lanes, and busy roads. When I came back to London, I started working with playground builders on projects like this in North London and Haringey. And like Halabja, it had also been razed to the ground by fire. We built it from scratch. In 2009, the Halabja City Council gave us a plot of land to build on. The kids in the community got involved in everything, from breaking the land with picks and shovels, from laying the foundation to building the wall. Now where we are at the final stage of this project. We need swings and slides, we need rope bridges and nets, we need all the materials that's going to make this a successful adventure playground. This is your chance to give directly back to a war-torn community. With your donations, we can finish this project by March the 16th next year, the 25th anniversary of the Halabja massacre.